Tired of everyone's highlight reel making the realities of running a business seem like a walk in the park? Yeah, me too. The reality of it is, this shit's hard. That's why I use notes. I mean, come on, people. Let's be more transparent. And let's figure out how we can make this easier for everyone. I know this because I was here. You want that highlight reel. You want things to move smoothly. You want to be a little more hands-free, maybe leaning into your luxury time, which is what it seems like, but it's actually just an important part of life. It's just experiencing your life without having those motors going all the time about business, business, business. You want to just lean back and relax in your hammock while you're playing with your kids, while you're reading your book, while you're cooking, while you're walking, while you're doing whatever it is that lights you up. You don't want to have that going on in the back of your mind, that poke, 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 right? So how can we do that? I mean, I know those highlight reels are absolutely ludicrous, and I'm not going to promise you that, but I can promise you that we can take a step back and actually look at the realities of life and create a structured system that will allow you to relax and to really enjoy life a little bit more. And of course, get back to enjoying the spark that started your business as well. Because I don't want you to burn it down, even though sometimes I know you kind of feel like it's going to happen. I totally get it. Anyways, listen, I'm Shauna, and I'm all about helping ambitious women like you to feel comfortably confident, leading authentically, and inspiring ripples in your community. Real ripples, not just the fancy, shiny ones that you get with the filters on Instagram. None of that business. This is real stuff. You can do that. You can do all of the things that light you up to get you off of the hamster wheel and enjoying life again. Trust me, I've got 3 kids, I've got a family and a home and all the things in life to run, as well as, extra stuff like I do support people with special needs on the side. I do volunteer. I do all of these things that feel almost impossible. And I'm told, I don't know how you do it. Well, this is how. I'm sharing it with you today so that you can tie together your business, tie together your marketing, and not feel like you're always spinning. All right? Excellent. I have 5 simple steps to help you to enjoy the entrepreneurial journey again, to help you lean back into flow and get you breathing deeply and really embracing the realities of life and business and leaning into your natural flow of success, because remember that everybody's journey is different. So step 1, I'm going to jump into it. Defining your priorities. It is time for you to figure out what truly matters to you, not what some guru said or what they told you should matter, but what truly matters to you, because you're the boss. So let's get clear on your big picture vision. This can feel really complex, so take your time. Grab a notebook or your favorite agenda, something along those lines, and ask yourself, what are my core values and what are my long-term goals? Really put it into perspective for yourself. What does that look like broken down? Embrace your uniqueness and align your choices with what lights you up. Again, not with what you've been told you need to do. This is very important because this is that reignition of that spark. And this will help you to find that flow a lot more easily. Step 2, it's not going to be a surprise, time management and boundaries. Again, I know this can be a challenging one, but just because you don't require a lot to be happy does not mean that you deserve the bare minimum. And I want you to remember this because this is a trap that I got caught into. I'm easy. I go with the flow. It's all right. No worries. These are very frequently said by me even today. However, I do still make sure that I get, because I deserve, way more than the bare minimum. And so do you. And this is how. All right. You deserve joy, freedom, flow, and fun. All right. On your terms. So first, create a schedule that works for you. Okay, for you, not for everybody else, for you. I want you to block dedicated times for your most important tasks. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Your most important tasks ought to be your self care, the things that light you up, spending time with your loved ones, spending time alone. Okay, that should be the first thing. Next is the most important things for your life and business. The big things, right? First is you, next is your life and business big things. Everything else will fit in. I promise it will. Trust the process. It will all fit in. Have you seen there's a video, I believe, and there's definitely a story floating around where they've got the jar. And if you try to put sand in first, then nothing else really fits in when you're putting rocks and golf balls or whatever the heck they put in. But if you put in the big things first, and then you put in the pebbles, and then you put in the sand, and then you put in the water, notice how the sand, the pebbles, the sand, and the water fits in around the big things. That is the truth, and it will happen. Okay, so trust the process. Make time for you first. Next, of course, set boundaries like the boss you are. Okay, learn the art of saying no. I know it's hard at first if you're not accustomed to it. Take small steps, explore that world, and get support. Okay, and this is actually the next part of this is after your sanity thanks you for saying no a little bit more often. Step 3 is delegating and outsourcing. This is asking for help. You are amazing. Like, I have zero doubt. You are amazing, but you cannot do it alone. So let's build your dream team. Okay. Identify the tasks that don't require your unique expertise and delegate them to trustworthy professionals. Also, with regards to the saying no thing, trustworthy professional is great, but also a good friend helps out too because they got your back. You know, the one you call up and you're like, I need a body bag, and they come. That's the person. I digress. Freeing up your time will give you the space to focus on what truly matters, and will start clearing the way. And it may give you the opportunity to reflect back on those big vision goals and reformulate them with a newer version of your authentic self as you unearth that. And it will also, of course, give you enough time to truly enjoy your life and your business so that it doesn't feel like work anymore. Remember that asking for help is a strength, not a weakness. So go ahead and build your support network. It's important. It is a requirement of this 5-step process. Step 4, we're going back to self-care and well-being. Why are we doing this? Because as you've developed all of these other strategies, as you've created your schedule and you're looking into what you can delegate, it's really easy to get caught into the do. We want you to step back again here in step 4 and really understand that you are the heart and soul of your business. You are the curator of your life. So let's nurture and nourish you. Okay, incorporate self-care practices to your daily routine. I don't care what they look like. I don't care if it's a bubble bath, getting your nails done, going for a walk, gardening, painting, reading. I don't care if it's ugly crying in a closet. Do the thing that works for you. Truly, it's you need to set time aside for that. And remember that rest is not a luxury. It is not something that you need to earn. Recharging your batteries and really leaning into that nourishment of self will absolutely skyrocket your productivity. So please trust me, your business will thank you for it. I also want to tell you that I was gifted a sweater. It was Elise Meyer's merch. I don't know who gifted it to me. It was a surprise, and I am forever grateful. It says, rest is productive. And I cannot tell you the power of literally embodying this sweater and this mentality of rest is productive, how that changed my life and business. And I want it to change yours too. And I will be here if you need to reach out because you need that rest and recharge. There you have it. Now, the last step 5 is very challenging for entrepreneurs, I find, because entrepreneurs like to really know what's going on all the time. And this is flexibility and adaptability. I know you want to have the reins, right? I know you want to have a stranglehold of what's going where and when and how. And it's really important to have some of that. But life is full of surprises. So let's embrace the magic of going with the flow so that you don't get stuck when a curveball comes your way. I'll give you a very good example. I was running my business, growing my business. I had a 4-month-old in my arms. I had a toddler next to me, and I was so in love with both of them. And I was, like I say, I was growing my business. I was ready, And then I got 2 lines with a 4-month-old. So I was pregnant again. And let me tell you, having children while running a business is very challenging. Having back-to-back pregnancies. So that curveball came, and I was still, because of these strategies, because of the systems, processes, and practices that I had established for myself, I was able to navigate that and continue to grow my business. I didn't have to pull the plug. I was still able to nurture and enjoy my children as they grew and as my business grew. Very important to be flexible and adaptable. So stay agile and be open to adjusting your priorities when life throws you curveballs and when you evolve and grow as you naturally will. The ability to adapt is what is going to keep you ahead in this ever changing entrepreneurial journey. Okay, it will be the thing. But here's the secret sauce. And this is something that I practice in all of my marketing consultation and the marketing strategies that I develop and everything like that. This is the secret sauce. Finding the perfect balance or flow. I think flow is a little bit more natural, between structure and adaptability, because you still want to know what's going on. You still want to be making choices from an informed place, but you also want to make sure that you're able to be a little bit more spontaneous and able to really shine through authentically in your day to day. Okay, whether that is pulling back or pushing forward with your business, that is a-okay, but you want to have the structure and adaptability to do so. So here we are. That's literally it. Step 1 to 5, okay, for you to embrace, to step into. You're now equipped with the superpower of prioritization, unique and authentic to you and what matters to you. You're on your way to thriving in both business and life. That's why we've got the business in the first place. So when you prioritize your well-being, when you set boundaries, when you align your choices with your values, you create a life of abundance and joy, and you deserve nothing less. So with that, I'm going to thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked it, make sure you hit like. If you loved it, subscribe, because there's more to come. With that, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. We will chat soon. Bye-bye.